Hello, welcome back. Well, we're I've blanked. I've blanked. We're back in Satisfactory. I ended up playing. We should be able to see video game when I do this now. I ended up playing for a bit longer last night, quite a bit longer, trying to fix that frigging stupid POS bloody miserable stupid thing. What's going on? Thank you. Satisfactory is crashing all of the background of my bloody computer. I had to tab out of the game to get the screen to change. I don't know why it does that. If anyone does, do let me know. Hang on. Let's have a look in here. Maybe there's something in here that I missed. It wouldn't be that. It would be most likely video or interface or something. But it's like it's got exclusive control over everything or something. I don't bloody know. Very frustrating. Maybe if I change that. Yeah, it is humming and it won't go. Because you don't. What? Why is that up high? Good joy. Can you hear the wind blow? I thought I'd turn that off. Turn that off. Sure, I turn that off. I need that anyway. Just trying to improve some of these things. If I have to restart the game, I have to restart the game. But this is really starting to minge me off something chronic. I got it. Do that. Maybe drop that as well. Not really doing it. So, for example, I tabbed out of it there. So after applying the settings, then I've tabbed back into it. The little music window is frozen again. So I did fix this. I don't know. I give up. Anyway. This is working. Exceptionally well in a sense. Don't know what was wrong with it. If I need to turn the music down, do let me know. I think it's okay. Yes, these are all backing up nicely. Imagine I could split that copper elsewhere if I really needed to, but yes, we got all this sorted. I expanded these and I supplemented them from up there so I could take some of the load off bottom end. And then I thought, you know what? Why stop there? This is going to be pouring in. So I'll supplement this as well. But both of them feed into this merger, which feeds into that splitter, which means each of those lines is only feeding one machine each at the bottom, rather than trying to feed three. Which is going to have a knock-on effect to helping out the steel production. But not. Hang on. I thought it was. Which is then going to aid this, which I've also sped up by rejigging cement or concrete, whatever you wish to call it, by chucking in this splitter. I did something wrong and it wasn't working right. So everything's backing up again like that. But these obviously aren't. And I've got to look at fixing up the steel, and I think there are power issues about to happen. So I might do the power first. All of this is just making these bad boys. Reducing at a decent clip, I think. Already filled up. That's how well that's going. I worked it out. Hang on, it's what? 2 a minute. Or oh well, let's count properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. It's 16. So then 32. Something like that. That's going to be fed into here eventually, I think. That's right, they're feeding in through the top. What's going on back here? Why are you taking so long? Oh well, whatevs. Trying to remember if there was anything else I really did yesterday, if it was just fixing them. Ah, hang on, there was... I need to up my... These game. Stators. But I've changed them over to quick wire rather than steel pipes. So, the Caterium wire is feeding into stitched reinforced plates, or whatever they're called. And all I need to... So the first step has to be steel pipes. If I can get the steel pipes sorted, I'll get back on top of these. If you have a look at the phase 3 completion indicator in the top right, you'll notice that I've got the modular engines done. So I need to get stators on the go so that I can get the smart computers, or whatever they're called, which require, because they require these, which also require stators, however it's pronounced. This is just waiting on stators across the board. These are waiting on pipes for the most part. Just generally, it's ground or halt in that regard. This is the modular engine production line. And it's just... There is no interest in my part on working out how many can produce how much. I'll do the trial and error option, and I will remove or add things as needed. For anyone wondering, I'm not doing maths on it, I'm just throwing them together and letting nature take its impartial course. This one's full, so this one's filling up. At this point, these two have stopped. That's fine. That'll allow it to back up. And these two will get stopped, and that'll be fine. Yes. And it'll just have a knock-on effect until they've all stopped. And it'll be awesome, even. Is there our smart platings? I'm quite happy with how this one works out, actually. It looks acceptably nice. And then this is making more stitched iron plates. Again, they're all gradually backing up. basically a lot of 3 fed into here, then the next lot of next lot of 3 feeds back. So if I were to make another 3, they would feed into this one, and I would probably split this in both directions. I can't cool down, spinning round and round, round it goes. Nobody knows the time you call my name. Like a burning flame. I did upgrade all these belts. I might have done that on stream. Might not have. I don't remember now. This one's weird. Don't know what's going on here. They're all coming from Impure. I would have expected them all to wear out at the same rate. And having gotten the iron hooked up and gotten that thing working, I am now producing iron at that other little bit of valley, whatever you want to call it. Which we will now go peep. I shout and grab ya. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. These 2 are not feeding into a buffer chest at all. The other 4 all have a buffer chest or 2. See? It was 2. I forgot. They're just feeding straight through, which is fine. That'll keep them on the move. And these guys will have a chance to build up the backlog. You know, yeah, it's making progress. Reach out and grab ya. Abra. Abracadabra. You call my name. Like a burning flame. Burning flame. For your desire. Kiss me, baby, let the fire get higher. And I upgraded all of these so I can store more of these ingots because I'm going to feed from these to a new point for steel. But I don't yet know where that will be. That I did on stream a couple of days back, realigned it, maybe. All going to the same spot. How's this bit of iron going? Still at full, good. Those 2 should be able to keep this completely stocked up. I got 3 steel factories coming off it and another 3 of these which haven't been coloured yet. Whoops. Round and round. Round and round and round and round. Heat up. And heat up. Can't cool down. Round and round and round and round and round and round and do do. Okay. Oops. Then it's fine from that side. These just went to supplement all of those. I don't remember which ones they are, but it was all of them. Actually, it might not even have been supplement. It might have been sole production for... Yeah. Okay. Same shit. Right. It'll back up quickly anyway. It's fine. Those are just rods that were left over. Now then. Steel BIM. That's what I need to work on. Before I can work on that, I need to fix power. Hmm. It is moving slowly, but I doubt it's moving more quickly than the production. My biggest issues are you and you, because I don't have enough reason to use you two. And if either of them, well, especially if the polymer scrap resin things stop, we run out of thingos. God, just work. Hang on. Just trying to speed it up because I'm sick of it crashing the background apps. I don't know if this works. Do I have any sulfur even sitting in here? Yes. Don't think it does, but we'll find out. It wouldn't be there. Maybe it wasn't here. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Needs for to be coal. It doesn't go in there. Wonder if there's an alternate recipe for that I could look up. I need to make the compacted one. What was this? That required the quartz things, yeah. Alrighty. How do I proceed from here? I need to sort out coal then. Do it again. Do it again. Another to live my life. Where will you go? What I might be able to do, where have I got those feeding out? Just over that? Yes. Okay. Do it again. Oh, do I even have that as an option? It would allow me to tidy some of this up too. Bugger. How many are you producing? 60 a minute. Where's I think it is fewer. 150 a minute. Okay. 112 and 112.5, 112.5, making it 224. 224 a minute production, consumption. Versus 40. I think it is better. How long that takes is interesting, though. 150. Good. Not quite. That'll be better. You know what? Changed my mind. Will have a brief knock-on effect in the form of a huge knock-on effect. Yep, overshot again. God's sake. What? This will have a huge knock-on effect, but I don't care enough to do anything about it. Oh. Aww. Yep. And then we pipe more upwards and across to other places. Right. Since what I need is many of each. These are all empty, I think. This one still isn't moving. Which is actually useful right now, but, you know. Just thought I'd remark on it, that's all. Hey, shit. It's for the raid. How are we? Welcome in. Going on. Let me spell this out. Excuse me. Hugs. Appreciated. Anyone who's here already or who was just in the raid and hasn't somehow, do give Mootship a follow. What will we play, my friend? I know nothing about you, so give us a spiel. Who are you? What do you do? What sort of games do we like? That's for both of them, yep. I feel like there was something else I was going to use those modular engines in, but I don't remember. Or needed to use them in. And work out where I can put another lot of steel production mills. Steel mills, if you prefer. This has pissed me off. Why didn't I do this? I feel like there was a genuine reason. No idea. Oh, yep. Not played Oxygen Not Included, and I've only played a very little bit of Vintage Story. But, I don't remember which one Oxygen Not Included is, actually. Do enjoy Satisfactory. Been playing that on and off all year. Started it last year at some point, I'm sure. Right, I'm still trying to work this out because I want to increase production on steel without having a negative impact on everything else. Bop in the blues, bop, bop, bop in the blues. Bop, bop, bop in the blues. Bop, bop, bop in the blues. 15 a minute. What I'll do... That'll do. Like that. No. Yeah. Okay. You like I have seen it before, but I've never played it. I should probably watch where I'm going instead of watching chat while I'm trying to navigate that. Oh. 15 per minute. That'll be burning 25 a minute. Would that be a negative, though? It's a good question, YimmY. Yeah. I'll put fuel into those. I mean, it's a coal generator, but it'll be hilarious. It's a song for Margoth if he's there. Wistful thinking. It's sort of color coded. It's more so I can look at a thing and know straight away what ingot is going into it. So all this red stuff is just copper. The light grey is for steel. Black is for iron. I actually need to respray this whole area, don't I? Oh no, I did that. This pink just means it's base factory stuff. So this needs to be technically needs to be recolored. But everything that's power generation is this pink and blue scheme. So that one's not actually colored, but it should be like that. And then those are color coded based on what I was doing earlier and also which water pumps are feeding them. Water extractors. But then you've also got, that's the same pink-blue color scheme. So anything that's going into that, such as, not there, modular engines up here, will carry that color as well. There's not really any more stuff than that. It's just basic coloring so I know where each of those major building devices is going. These don't need to be colored because they're just producing shite tons of these. I might end up coloring them like I did off here. So if you come over here, I colored them to make it a little bit easier to track which ones were coming from where. This is just a simple bus what I put together. This is the output side, so it's all that dark blue. Input side is all light green. Technically, it should have been the black-red color scheme, but there was a reason I did it this way, and I forgot what it was halfway through. I haven't been using the hypertubes, but I probably should. Yeah, this has been my first time playing the game. I've been working it out, but I refuse to do maths. I don't want maths ruining my video game experience, so I look at something and I go roughly. Just, you know, estimation. That's a bit there for some reason. Did you drop frames? Yeah. Why are we dropping so many frames? No idea. You don't really need to color code it as long as you know where everything is, which I pretty much do. All of the Caterium stuff was this yellow color. All of the concrete's the same sandy grey. Is it? No, it's the tan. That's right, it's tan. Oh. Why not recolored that? Sure I did. Oh well. Still got them sitting there just in case things go bad. Oh no. These are just in case they're needed. Razor? Yeah, no, mate. Alrighty, that's chugging along nicely. Yeah, maybe. Razor? You got both of them. On your feet. Oh. Start the game already. Whoop. There. Need to keep this chain in through. Yeah, mate.
It's too early to type and I barely slept.
And yet, type you did. It's used to walk along with me. Every step I take recalls in love we used to be. How can I forget you? Always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Born to love you. We'll never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't fit it there. What about up here? Yeah, could fit them there. Okay.
What are your plans?
In Satisfactory or in general? In Satisfactory, let's work out where I can put some more steel production stuffs. In general, it's work out what's going on as we go and fill in the blanks from there. I've got a mate who's been enjoying Terraria. If he was interested in playing that, I'd do that, but beyond that, I'm not sure. Still trying to work out where I can put this thing. Yep, fair enough. But I am open to changing over to that a little bit later if that's what you want to do. Always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Oh, love you. be free. There's always something there to remind me. There to remind me. There to remind me. Again, trying to fit in more steel production, and really need to expand the place to do that. Yeah, I reckon over here. But we got to do... What we got to do? We're dropping frames like nobody's business. Oh. Okay. I will fight your dear boss for you. It's okay. This world is a bar. Good friends scream, let me out. I need hangy dangly bits. Strings. Da-da-da. What has Valheim to do with anything now? The dear boss. Only if his name is Ike there. This world is a bar. Let me out. Can't we give ourselves one more chance? Good. Oh, good. I can change this one up again. This is so. I want to know something here. Yes, it is everything in that row. And yeah. Don't really need them both, but so I can quickly switch between them. Crashed again. Don't matter. Oh, I got the wrong one there. I meant this one. Don't you know? Don't you know that it's wrong? Yeah, they reach up here. That's good. Right. Mm-hmm. It don't matter anyway. Don't get you too far, get you too far. That's gonna put this one. Bugger it, we'll just estimate time. I estimate we run out of rotors. What an estimation. For the thrill of it all. Whoa. These things. I'll get it. You reckon you can get live in that time, do you? Or get back to life, I should say. Hope you're happy too. Not all I've needed love. Started details following. Nothing is killing, just pictures of chap girls in synthesis, and no money and I ain't got no hair. And I'm hoping to kick, but this planet is blown. Ashes to ashes, funk to funk, yeah. The thumb, strung out in heaven's high, getting that all the time. About right. I tell myself. In wheels to follow. I'm stuck with a valuable friend. I got it. But no smoking pistol. Never done good thing. Never done bad thing. Never did anything out of the blue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come down right now. Flash. Okay. Said, get things done. Better not mess with Major Tom. My mama said to get things done. Better not mess with Major Tom. My mama said to get things done. Better not mess with Major Tom. Yep. And so long as that lines up in middle piece. Yes. This will be making. It'll have to be them. No. That means feeding coal up here. Hang on, let me think about it. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. You know what? We will. We'll also ask this very nicely to stop crashing the background app. Yet again. Hold up, I'm actually going to Google it. I've had enough of this. Just opening the Steam web browser to try Googling something. No, that's no help. I'm trying to find out why the apps, all the background windows are crashing. So. Not seeing anything helpful. Um, real pain for me because whilst ever the game is tabbed in, everything else is crashing. Let's try that. See if you'll find it. You prick of a thing, Google. Okay. Well, best thing I can see. I don't even remember what that shortcut is now. Hold up. I've forgotten a shortcut again. Well, I don't know why I'm bothering. I'm about to close the game. I'm just going to quickly try to restart this game. Supposedly, things will run a little bit better. I drop this back down to 60. And change. Nope, you didn't like that. Fine. Frick. And let's try Vulkan. Goodbye, heart. I'm not in love with you. Mary Lou. The screen will go black and I don't care enough to fix it. You had to actually shut the game, I'm sure. Bloody doobity-dee-doobity-dee. Ba-dum-dee-ba-dee. Hello. Waiting on the game to relaunch. This works, Object. I just left the settings on default, though. That's why it was all the way it was. Whoops, sorry, I bumped the mic. It'll make a noise, most likely. Hello, Mary Lou, and goodbye, heart. Present. Oh. Oh. That's a little bit, bit you mind, mate. This fails again. We got a problem. Just had a little CTD. Yeah. You motherfucker. Not happy that I closed the fucking background app, eh? If you could fucking close, I wouldn't be forced to fucking do this way, would I? This fuck of a thing. Try again. Diane, what's going on? Looks like Satisfactory might have shit the bed. It was tanking big time and now it won't launch because I've changed the graphics API. Oh, not a meltdown. No, a very conscious effort not to melt down because I will get incredibly quickly cancelled from Twitch. And I'll have to tell them how worthless they are as individuals anyway. Hmm. Not there. This is a big problem. What do we do? What do we... Yeah. I try to find the files for it. Ah, you're in the middle of the meltdowns. Yes, no, I'm fighting mine back. Oh, your 10-year-old back. Punishment fit the crime stuff. Maybe don't do that. But if you wanted to, I couldn't stop you. You this way. Didn't I feel like this? It's for anyone wondering, I am currently going through my folder for various future things in an effort to find where this game is saved so I can force set graphics type API. What is his problem? I think he needs a good belt over the back of the head. Not there. It grows cold, and I want to play it on. The hell is this? Just something odd I don't trust. They're running out of patience here. Not good. Ah. Well, it looks like Satisfactory won't be happening again because it is refusing to launch. Very problem. Not exactly end of the world stuff, just inconvenient. Pox upon it. I'll fix it later. All right, gonna switch game then.